Hello everyone, today we are going to be adding and subtracting radicals, okay? And when we are adding and subtracting radicals, one rule that we have is that they must have the same radicand, okay? So two radicals must have the same radicand in order to add them together. So this is kind of like adding like terms. If I had 2x plus 3x, okay? Because both of these things have an x, I can combine this and that gives me 5x, okay? But if I had 2x plus 3y, these cannot be combined. Because they are not like terms, okay? Radicals are going to work pretty much the exact same way. If I had 2 times the square root of 5 plus 3 root 5, okay? Since these are like terms, I can add them together and say that I have 5 square root of 5. So we're just going to be adding these numbers together. But if I had 2 root 5 plus 3 root 7, if these numbers are not the same, these cannot be combined. Okay, so that's our big rule today. In order to combine square roots or radicals, we must have the exact same number on the inside of the radical. Okay, so here's an example. We want to add and subtract these. So since all of these numbers are the same, I can combine the coefficients of these. So 3 plus 4 minus 2, and that is going to be 5 square root of 5. And that's it there. Okay, on this one, notice that 6 root 7 minus 2 root 7, those are like terms. They have the same radicand. That's going to be 4 root 7. And then I also have negative root 3 plus 4 root 3. Remember, there's really a 1 in front of this thing. So negative 1 plus 4 is going to be plus 3 root 3, okay? And since this 7 is different than this 3, I cannot simplify this any further. So this is my answer. Here's another example. It says find the perimeter of a rectangle whose length is 4x, 4 root 6 plus root 3, and whose width is 2 root 3 minus 4. So let's draw a picture to go with this thing. Okay, so let's say that this is 4 root 6 plus root 3. This side is 2 root 3 minus 4. If this is a rectangle, we know that this is also 2 root 3 minus 4. And this is also 4 root 6 plus root 3. Okay, so if I want to find the perimeter of something, I'm just going to add everything together. Okay, so I'm adding all these things together. So let's start with root 6's. So I have 4 root 6 and 4 root 6. So that means that I have 8 of those. So we have 8 square root of 6. Okay, next let's look at our root 3's. So I have 2 root 3 plus root 3 plus 2 root 3 plus root 3. So there are 6 of those. So we have plus 6 root 3. And then the last thing we have are just constants, negative 4 and negative 4. If I put those together, that's going to be negative 8. And I cannot simplify this thing any further, so that's what we get. That is the perimeter of this rectangle. Okay, here's another example. On this one, notice that our radicands are different, so I can't combine them the way they are right now. But I can simplify each of these, okay? So starting with 27, I can break this thing apart, and that's going to be 3 and 9, and then that breaks apart as 3 and 3, okay? So I have a pair of 3's, okay? And then we also had this 4 up here. So that means that we're going to have a 4 times 3 on the outside. This 3 right here has to stay in. Okay, and then let's simplify the next one. Okay, so I have 2 and 24, 2 and 12, 2 and 6, 2 and 3. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can make 2 pairs of 2s, and I already had this negative 2 on the outside. So that's going to be minus 2 times 2 times 2. And again, root 3 is stuck on the inside. And then the last one, if I break this apart, that's 2 and 10 and 2 and 5. So I have, again, a pair of 2s. This 2 is already outside. So plus 2 times 2. This 5 is stuck on the inside. Okay, so let's simplify this a little bit. This will be 12 root 3 minus 8 root 3 plus 4 root 5. Okay, so 12 root 3 minus 8 root 3, I can combine those. That's going to be 4 root 3. This cannot be combined, so plus 4 root 5. And that's as simple as this one gets. Okay, one more example, basically doing the same thing here. So if I break apart 2 and 25, that breaks apart to 5 and 5. Okay, so I have a pair of 5s and I have this 8. So that means that 8 times 5 will be on the outside. This 2 is going to be stuck on the inside, so root 2. Okay, the next one, this is going to break apart as 2 and 36. 36 is actually a perfect square, so it breaks apart as 6 and 6. So I have a pair of 6s and this 5 that are going to be on the outside, so plus 5 times 6. This 2 right here is stuck on the inside. And then the next one, that's 2 and 49. 49 is also a perfect square that breaks apart as 7 and 7. So I have a 7s and negative 2, so minus 2 times 7. This 2, again, is stuck on the inside. Okay, so that is 40 root 2 plus 30 root 2 minus 14 root 2. So we're going to combine our coefficients. 70 minus 14, that is going to be 56 square root of 2. Okay, so please go check out the assignment on Canvas. Let me know if you have any questions. Have a great day.